Okay, so get this. We are diving into something seriously cool today. For this deep dive, we're talking about, well, you know we love a good Halloween story, right?
Of course.
And author Mason Sabre is like going all out this year.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, get this. He's got not one, not two, but three, count them, three Spook-a-thon events happening.
Wow, 3. That's, ambitious.
Right, I know. Talk about a Halloween treat for his fans.
So he's really up in the ante this year. Is this something he does annually?
He does. He usually has a Spook-a-thon event, but this is next level. We're talking about his usual Facebook group event, which is always a hit. But then on top of that, he's added a special event for his Patreon subscribers with exclusive content.
Smart move, rewarding those who are really invested.
Exactly. And he hasn't forgotten about readers who are curious about his work, but not on Patreon yet. There's something special for them, too.
Interesting. So, a multi-tiered approach to engagement. It's like he's got something for everyone, from the casual fan to the diehard Sabre devotees.
It's actually a really clever strategy when you think about it. He's engaging his existing fan base while also tempting new readers, offering them a peek behind the curtain, so to speak.
Exactly. It's all about building a community around his work.
And you know what this reminds me of? Remember how back in the day, bands used to have those tiered fan clubs?
Oh yeah, with the different levels of access and all the cool perks.
Exactly. I feel like Sabre's doing a digital version of that, creating a sense of belonging and rewarding different levels of engagement.
It's a page straight out of the playbook of successful online businesses and creators, offering unique experiences, tailored content. It creates a sense of loyalty and excitement that you just don't get from a typical author-reader relationship.
Okay, but let's be real for a second. The content itself sounds amazing. I'm talking giveaways, author Q&As, themed contests. It's like a Halloween carnival for book nerds. But speaking of enticing content, we have got to talk about the crown jewel of this whole Spook-a-thon shebang.
You mean that new dark fantasy romance he's been hinting at online? Wonderland.
Right? Ding, ding, ding. You got it. But here's the real kicker. You ready for this? He's releasing it chapter by chapter, exclusively for his Patreon subscribers, with the grand finale, wait for it, dropping on Halloween night.
Talk about a skooky cliffhanger. So he's using the element of suspense, building anticipation with each chapter release.
It's like he's created a digital campfire, gathering his readers around for a suspenseful tale that unfolds one chapter at a time.
And what better time for a spooky story than Halloween? This is brilliant marketing, honestly. Tapping into the spirit of the season, creating a shared experience for his readers.
And he picked the perfect story for it, right? I mean, Wonderland. Come on, it's brilliant.
It really is. A reimagining of Alice in Wonderland, but darker, more for adults. And then he throws in a bit of Peter Pan for good measure.
Okay, but like a
Right.
grown-up Alice going back to Wonderland and finding out it's, well, even more dangerous than she remembers and like way more alluring. Sign me up.
Right. And that whole thing he's hinting at with Alice and Captain Hook,
Yeah,
inspired.
totally. It's like Alice, she's got that innocent thing going on, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got Captain Hook with that bad boy charm. I love it.
It's like he's taken these characters we all know, but then, bam, he mixes them up, adds this whole new layer of, I don't know, excitement.
It's what's hot right now, though, isn't it? Taking these old stories and giving them a darker twist.
People love it. It's familiar,
Mhm.
but it's also like, whoa, I've never thought of it that way before.
It's that comfort thing. But then you add in something, well, a little dangerous, a little edgy.
Exactly. And Saber, he's got that magic touch. The way he's been dropping these little hints about the story during the Spook-a-thon, putting those snippets in the blurb, it's killing me.
Don't even get me started. That line in the blurb where she says, Wonderland's madness is nothing compared to what I'm feeling around him. I felt that.
He's such a tease, giving us just a taste and then poof, gone. And of course, now I need to know more.
It's why we love a good cliffhanger. It's like human nature to need to know what happens next. And it's like he planned it. He's got the casual fans just dipping their toes in with the Facebook group.
Right.
And then bam, the super fans, they're all in, subscribing on Patreon, getting that VIP experience.
He's really smart about it, though,
Yeah.
catering to all levels of fandom. Nobody feels left out.
Right. Especially with that free Patreon tier. It's genius. It's like, here's a little taste. Come on in. The water's fine.
It's true. It's like a gateway. You get a glimpse of what's inside, and you just know you have to see more.
You know what gets me, though? It's like this whole Spook-a-thon, it's not just marketing. It's like an extension of his books.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. His stories, they always put you right there in that world with those characters, right?
Yeah, he's really good at that, immersing you in the story.
Exactly. And now he's doing that, but like for real, building this whole community, getting everyone involved.
It's like he stepped out of the book and invited us all to his big Halloween party.
Yes, exactly. I love that. And in this day and age, when everything's online, it's easy to feel, I don't know, disconnected.
For sure.
But Sabre is like, nope, we're going to connect over the story. We're going to have fun with it.
It's true, there's a real sense of community there.
Yeah.
You can tell he's put his heart into it.
So, okay, let's break it down one last time for everyone. 3 Spook-a-thon events, each one unique, something for everyone.
Right. From the Facebook group to the exclusive Patreon content, it's amazing.
And at the heart of it all, Wonderland. This slow burn, chapter by chapter release with the big finale on Halloween night.
It's like a haunted house with all these different rooms to explore, and you can't wait to see what's behind each door.
Okay, that is the perfect way to put it. Mason Sabre, you have officially outdone yourself.
He really has. It's got me thinking, what other authors are doing this kind of creative stuff?
I know. It's so cool to see authors really pushing the boundaries and connecting with readers in new ways. And hey, that's something we love to explore here, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's all about finding those hidden gems, those innovative approaches to storytelling.
Exactly. So tell us, listeners, what are some of the coolest, most creative things you've seen authors doing online? We want to hear about it. Because we are always down for a deep dive, and we will be back next time with another one. Happy reading.
See you then.